Hi y'all, it's me, Miss Kree. I'm back again today with another video. So today I have Taco Bell. I have 3 soft tacos and 2 crunchy tacos and a Pepsi. So let's get into it. God, thank you for this food I'm about to receive. Amen. All right, so, and I have a bunch of fire sauce. Now you know what, I'll eat the crunchy ones first. Oh, let me do a onion. Okay, I guess that's good enough. Alright, so how have you all been? I mean, I can't really say what have you all been doing because kind of can't do nothing but be in the house. But anyway, I mean, you could be doing fun stuff in the house. I mean, I don't know. I guess like y'all could be doing puzzles or I don't know, rearranging your house, reorganizing, or I don't know. What do I still have to go to work every day, so it ain't no change for me. So what are y'all doing now that, you know, you all are home every day? So what are you all doing? So now, because we're still working, our job has to provide us with PPE stuff like masks, gloves, Lysol, hand sanitizer, disinfectant wipes, stuff like that, right? So now, when the stuff comes in, I'm there to receive it. And it comes in my name. So I know how much stuff comes. And I'm the one that put it out. But it's, you know, it's at the desk where everybody has access to it. But I'm the one that put everything out. And when something is going low, you know, I'll replenish it with what they sent. But I'm sure they know, you know, how fast we should be using it, you know, whatever the case may be. So, when all this stuff first started going on, and the news is saying, you know, go make sure you have Lysol wipes and hand sanitizer and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Now, we had, you know, they have those big tubs of like Clorox cleanup wipes or, you know, Lysol wipes. So we had several of those throughout the site, throughout the suite. So now, at this point, you know, the officers are the only ones that's there. So I know how many is in each container. And, you know, you're not using a whole container in one weekend. So I go, you know, because I'm usually off on the weekends. So I go back in on a Monday morning. One whole container is completely missing. So I asked, you know, where are the other, you know, the other wipes? Because, again, they know what they bought. And also, they know their staff is not there to use it. So it shouldn't be going that fast. So one whole big thing is gone. I asked my officers, you know, where are those wipes at? Nobody knows. Mind you, we're the only ones there. There's nobody else there. Just the officers. So nobody knows. So I'm like, okay, somebody has to know where they are, right? And the way our cameras are, there are a lot of blind spots. So, like, even where our desk is, the camera can see our desk, but it only can see a part of the desk. Because we have a L-shaped desk. So it can just see the beginning part of the L, basically. The rest of it is a whole blind spot. And the rest of it is where the boxes, you know, with the products and stuff are. And, you know, if anybody get any deliveries, that kind of thing, is over there on the other side of the blind spot. So, you know, it's not noticeable. So, first the wipes come up missing. Nobody know where they at. It wasn't me. Everybody's saying it wasn't me, right? So, this was a couple weeks ago. So, on Friday, I see the gloves are getting low. So I go to put out more gloves for the weekend because I think it was only like 2 or 3 more pair of gloves left in that one box. So I went to go put out another box. Now, when the box of gloves showed up, when it was shipped there, it had 2 medium, 2 small, 2 large. Now, I only put out 1 medium. The large gloves is the ones that was going low. So by that point, it should be 2 smalls, a large, and a medium left in the box. So I go to get a medium glove to put out. That whole box is gone. So I sent a group text to all my officers, asking them, where are these gloves? Nobody knows. So at this point, I'm just like, I can't deal with people that lie, and you stealing stuff that's provided for us for our safety. Why the hell are you stealing it? So at this point, everybody is, you know, it wasn't me. I don't know. I ain't never seen it. That type of thing, right? I didn't even know they were at the desk. BS. Because if it's a box sitting at the desk that's open, you're going to look into this. I mean, you have 8 hours, and we don't really do a whole lot. Well, they don't do a whole lot. I got reports and stuff like that I have to do. But I'm not believing that y'all sit at this desk and y'all never look through the box Y'all never look in the drawers. Y'all don't do none of that. Get out of here. So, anyway, I sent out a group text asking about the gloves. Of course, nobody know. So, to me, it's just like, if somebody asks me, do I know what something is, and I don't know where it is, I leave it at, no, I don't know where it's at, and I leave it alone. And to me, when you keep going back and forth, and it's like an argument type of a text message, you're lying. You're trying to plead your case now. So, excuse me, I get the, why do I need to steal wipes type of, comments. So, I went back and forth for a few minutes. And then at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to hear this shit no more. Either bring up, whoever has them, either bring them back, or I'm writing everybody up. Point blank and period. Because my thing is, like when we were kids, if somebody did something and everybody was there, nobody want to fess up to it, everybody get their ass whipped. It is what it is. So it's the same situation. We the only people here. We the only ones have access to it. I didn't steal it. I'm asking y'all where they are. And my thing is, if you open the box and use them, say that. But you can't really say that because I know how much gloves is being used. Y'all not using 100 gloves in a weekend. No. So anyway, I'm just like, look, I said what I had to say. I ain't got no more to say. Either the gloves show back up or I'm writing everybody up. So, then, it's, well, why didn't the camera see, if somebody stole the gloves, why didn't the camera see it? So my thing is, again, y'all know, like I know, it's blind spots. So if it's blind spots, you know damn well where that box was, nobody can see, on that camera. So my thing is, you're not smarter than me, sir, ma'am, whoever. So stop it. If you stole the gloves, bring them back. That's all it is to it. Excuse me. It just don't make sense. Because the stuff that we're going through is not over. So, if you stealing it, and they find out you stealing it, why would they replace it? Why would they buy more? So, my thing is, bring it back, and I'm not going to tell them that you stole it. If you don't bring it back, again, I'm writing everybody up. I'll let HR figure out who stole it. Because if we the only ones there, somebody had to take it. That's all it is to it. Just like with the wipes. Somebody had to take them. They ain't just walk away. But it's just like you making more problems for yourself. Because who the hell steals stuff like that during this time? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're at home, you really don't, what do you need gloves for at home? For real. I mean, for real. You got soap and water at your house. You can clean. You don't really have to have gloves. But at work, we work in a building with other companies. So we wiping the desk down. We wiping off the doors. All that kind of stuff, which requires gloves. So why would you steal from somewhere you gotta come to work to? Because if they don't buy no more to replace, the amount that we have now, if they don't replenish the amount that they're buying, we're not gonna have none. Now, and like I told them, I have gloves. The gloves that they bought are purple and white, or purple and clear. My gloves are blue. Now, I'm not bringing my gloves there for y'all to use. If need be, I'll bring them for me to use. But no, I mean, because it's ridiculous. It just don't make no sense. So, my thing is, this particular person, you going back and forth, because you probably the one that did it. And not to mention, I had to say something to this particular person before, because the company, they buy, juice, soda, water, energy drinks, chips, cookies, Slim Jims, peanuts, all that kind of stuff. And we are all welcome to it. So I had to say something to this particular person before about, bringing you a Safeway bag from home and filling up your Safeway bag full of their snacks to take home. It's not yours. You didn't buy that. So why are you taking it home? You didn't buy none of this. I mean, it's something different if you snack on it while you're at work. So I had to tell this person, you can't make their snacks into your meal because you didn't buy none of that. You can't take their snacks home because you did not buy that. It's something different if you eat it while you're here or you snack on it. You're not even supposed to make it into a meal. And, you know, it don't make no sense. And it's just like, you know, if you don't have no food, say you don't have no food, but don't come here and eat up all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, you was stealing before. Why wouldn't you be stealing now? You know what I'm saying? It's like, your ass probably the one that stole the wipes and now the gloves. But you're not going to admit to it. So my thing is it really worth you losing your job over some gloves and wipes? That's stupid. I don't know. Don't make sense to me. It's just like sometimes it's like working with fucking kids. And it's like that. Why do I gotta have a conversation with grown people? Come to work every day. Why I gotta have a conversation with you about taking stuff that's not yours? You know it ain't yours. You know you ain't buy it. Why are you taking it with you? You know it ain't right. Why you doing it? And they'll be the main ones with an attitude and complaining or highly upset when you get fired. What you mad for? You the one stole. You the one been stealing. Because my thing is, you know, I'm only there for 8 hours. And because it's a one-person post, who knows what else been coming up missing and I just ain't noticed it. That's how I look at it. I mean, come on. What are you doing with yourself? Get it together. This don't make no sense. How you going to explain to your husband or your wife, oh, I got fired because I stole some gloves and wipes from the job? How you going to explain that one? Because if I was your wife, I would smack the out of you. Yeah. It's going to be some, I was watching something and it was like, oh, it's going to be some furniture moving. Was that Fred Sanford? It might have been Fred Sanford. I used to watch Fred Sanford all the time. Because he reminded me of my grandfather. But yeah. There ain't no way. I just don't understand what their thought process is. And how you thought it was going to be okay. Or nobody was going to notice it. Because the way my mind works, it's like, I know what everything is. And I know what everything is supposed to be. So when it's not there, I'm like, okay, why is it not there? Like one of my officers cleaned. They moved the refrigerator because the box of coffee fell behind it. But when they put it back, it wasn't put back the way it was. So when I first walked in, I noticed, okay, who moved the refrigerator? So I had to call and be like, hey, did you move this refrigerator? And they said, oh, yeah, some, coffee fell behind it. I had to get it. So, okay, that's fine. But I seen it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too nosy. Maybe I'm just too observing. I don't know. I guess it could be a blessing and a curse. But either way, it's ridiculous. It don't make sense. Can y'all hear King? He upstairs doing something. Talking to somebody. He loud as hell. Oh. Today is Sunday, so I'm down to see if these gloves show back up. And I get there tomorrow. But I think they think I'm playing. But I'm not. I would hope for their sake they show up. Alright, well, y'all. I'm gonna talk y'all ear off about my officers again. So, I'm about to say something. I don't know. I forgot. But like now in Maryland, you have to wear face masks in any store you go into. I don't know if it's like that in the states where you are, but in Maryland, that's, you know, now it's a requirement. So, excuse me, hopefully everybody got their face mask or, you know, made them a face mask. I've seen some really cute face masks that people has made. So again, hopefully, you know, you all have your face masks and, you know, all that good stuff. And, you know, like tissue. You know what I've realized? Because I work so early in the morning. And by the time I get off, you know, it's the middle of the afternoon. So I was telling my mother, I was like, you know, every time I go to the store to buy paper towels or, you know, tissue or something like that, it's nothing there. So she was like, you gotta go early in the morning. So I had went to Walmart on the weekend. It was at like 7 o'clock in the morning, I think. And what I didn't realize was that they was only putting out a certain amount for the day. And when they put that certain amount in the morning, they don't, you know, replenish it throughout the day. So when I got there at 7 o'clock in the morning, it was paper towels, tissues, all kind of stuff. I was like, oh, wow. I didn't know this. But I don't really watch the news. I mean, we have to keep it on the news at work. But I don't really pay no attention because they kind of say the same thing over and over and over again. So, yeah. So, I mean, I guess that's, you know, something that you all can, for people that can't find stuff, try going early in the morning. And you might be able to find what you're looking for. So, anyway, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell me down below what y'all think about, you know, this whole situation. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you all in the next video. Toodles.